So a while ago, I got this 130-pound gripper and I thought it was gonna make me jacked. But I was disappointed when I could easily do it on the first day. I gave it to my dad and the workers at the gym and they could also easily do it. I still trained with it for 10 days and I did see some gains, but it wasn't nearly enough. No, I wanted to be able to carry all the grocery bags in one trip. I wanted to be undefeatable in arm wrestling. But most important of all, I just wanted to have the harder hand in a handshake. Like my hand literally feels so limp that I feel like a little. So after finishing that challenge, I searched on the internet for the strongest grippers and found a 350-pound gripper. I truly thought this was going to give me everything I wished for. I thought I wasn't going to be able to even move it with both hands, but I actually could. And my goal for this challenge is to be able to close it with one hand. Now before this, I didn't realize how little I could actually move it. But on day one, I realized I could move it so little that I'm barely getting anything out of it. Every millimeter mattered, so I tried every position and found that I got the most distance at double-handed on the edge without the pinky. And don't worry, I'll add the pinky back when I get better. And this is my arm on day one. It looks the same as when I finished the other challenge, but I did take this one after the pump was gone because I forgot. But to be honest, I don't think the pump made it any bigger because of the lack of activation. On day two, I again experimented with and without the pinky and found that I'm the same either way. So I was like, why not do it with the pinky? And today I actually got much more distance. I found out the pump goes away extremely fast, so I just gave up on it. On day three, nothing special happened except that I got a bit more distance. And this time I remembered to take a vid, so here we go. On day four, my hands were way too sore to go all in, so I just did teeny tiny reps with both hands. And by the way, I didn't think this was important, but all this time I've mainly been training my right hand because that's the one that I'll be mostly arm wrestling and shaking hands with. But thinking about it again, I remembered that the goal of this challenge is to close it with one hand. So it'd make more sense to train both hands so they'd equally get stronger at the same time and I'd be able to close it quicker. And the strength and hardness would be achieved regardless. So now I'll be training both hands equally. This is my right arm on day 4, and for the first time, this is my left arm. On day 5, my right hand of course got a bit more distance, but I saw that my left hand needed a lot more work. And these are my arms on day 5. I won't show them again until day 10 because barely anything will change. Between day 5 and 10, I saw that my strength was stagnating because as soon as I reached the top, I would stop. So now I decided to hold in at the top for some time. But you know what I realized I forgot to do that I was supposed to do on day 1? I forgot the most important part, which was to actually measure my forearms. I just relied on the look of them, which is a terrible form of measurement. But even though we're over a week in, it's better to do it late than never, right? Well, my left forearm came in at 10.5 inches and my right one at 11 inches. At least I haven't gone halfway through the challenge, which is to close it with both hands. Between day 10 and 15, I found that it took my hands unusually long to cool off, so I had to take longer breaks. Also, my right wrist and even my right armpit was starting to hurt because I was practicing every single day. So I decided to practice one day and take the next off, so I'll only be practicing half the days. On the break, my hands were still hurting when I added pressure. After the break, my armpit wasn't hurting anymore and my right wrist was only hurting a tiny bit, but I still had to take long breaks for my hands to recover and I didn't even get any better. But I think it's because this is my first break in a while, so it'll get me better in the future. And these are my arms on day 15. From day 15 to 20, I got sick and this really hindered my progress. I was seeing absolutely no progress day by day and this really made me sad. I wasn't getting any better, but I didn't let it stop me. I tried different techniques, but I still didn't get any more distance. Hi guys. So on day 20, I realized I was still as sick from day 15, and it was because even though I was sick, tired, and lazy, I would still go to the gym, and I thought that was a good thing. But you know, my body needed to work on my sickness, but I was giving it extra work by going to the gym. So on day 20 to a few days before today, which is day 26, I stopped going and I got a lot better. Yeah, I'm almost completely healed. But the reason that I'm making this video is because I want to stop this video for now. I got something pretty special coming up and I've been waiting to do this for years. So yeah, time is ticking. I'm gonna stop this video for now. I promise I'm gonna return to it later. I'm gonna complete the challenge, but yeah, for now I gotta go. Peace out. You can also go watch the 10-day challenge, link in the comments.